Welcome back, everyone. Crowon here again, and we're going to go ahead and tackle UI visibility. So let's go ahead and get that imported in. UCE UI Visibility, import. This is a very simple add-on. The gist of it is to allow your players to hide and show their UI, to take like screenshots, stuff like that. Very common in most games nowadays. So let's go ahead and open up that README again. Alright, and we only have a couple little things we need to do here, and it wants us to go into our scripts and it's attach this to our canvas. So I'm going to scroll up to see our canvas and just drag that on top, and that should add it. Now we have a UCE UI Visibility, and I realize that UI is in here twice, but that's okay, no harm there. You can set what hotkey needs to be hit to hide and show the UI and what modifier. Now this is here because of the fact that players tend to accidentally hit a key. It could hide and show it and cause confusion. So it just gives you the ability to set whatever key you want in here. You can turn it off if you so choose. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one back. I just didn't mean to change it, but this displays every key on the keyboard, so they can go through. You can go through and pick whatever key you feel comfortable with. I want it on the left alt, and then now we have a parent objects here. So it's very important. Let's go with that. That you make sure the object is the parent. If it's not the parent, you're gonna cause a bunch of UI issues. So we're going to expand our canvas, and actually let's lock this script in place, or on our inspector. And a good way to do this, there's a couple ways you can. You can move all these into the background if you want, and then just attach the background. Same thing for windows and foreground and so on. Just remember, if you do this, it'll clean this up a little bit and make it nice and organized. But some add-ons in functionality may break because of it's checking for this exact item under canvas, and you have to just redirect it and tell it it's not under canvas anymore, it's under this. So keep that in mind. I've done it in the past, and it is an easy fix. It's just keep in mind, if you do that, you may cause other issues that you have to go through and fix up. So here you go. We can just highlight everything. And then I just hold Control. I clicked. I hit Shift, hold Shift, and you click the very bottom one. It highlights them all. And then these ones I just came in and hit Control. Hold Control when you click on them to unselect them. So now we have everything selected. Now you can be very picky here if you want. Like if you always want the player to see pop-ups, or you always want to see confirmations or respawn or anything like that, no matter what, even if they're hiding their UI. Then you just uncheck these so they're not in here. Now you just go ahead and drag them all and just drop them right on top of this parent objects, and it'll add all of them. And then we can go ahead and save that. We can unlock it. Now I'm going to collapse the canvas again. We'll collapse these folders up. And this is all we have to do, so we're going to go ahead and play. And server and play, jump on in the game. And now all I have to do is hold Alt and hit Z, and now all my UI disappears. And then I can hit it again to show it all again. So even if I was to open up like my skills here, for example, if I hit Alt and Z, it'll also go away and come back exactly how I had it. So super simple, and that is all there is to it. So I will catch you in the next one. Welcome back, everyone. Crowon here again, and we're going to tackle UCE Simple MPC Audio today. So let's go ahead and get that import into our project. Import. Now keep in mind, I did include an audio clip in this. It is literally just a recording of myself. It's nothing fantastic, nothing great. You are allowed to use it though if you would like in your project. I have absolutely no problem with that. So let's go ahead and open up that README. Alright, and in here we only have two minor chord changes, so let's go ahead and get into scripts, UI, and it's going to be in UI dialog, MPC dialog, which is right there. Open that up, and let's go ahead and find where we need to go, which one is going to be here, and one is right here. The first one is the bottom part. So copy out that blue text and paste it in, and then go to the next step and copy that blue text, and it's going to go right there. Paste it in, save that. You can go and minimize that out of the way, let it compile again. Alright, so I'm going to collapse all this to get it on my way. I have an audio clip in here that I created. We can go ahead and just quickly play that and make sure we can hear it. So I gotta... Well, hello, adventurer. Alright, so that came through fine. So let's go ahead and go to our alchemist, and on him, we're gonna bring that back down, and we're gonna have to find our new section, which I believe is near the top, isn't it? Which has, no, here it is. That's, for some reason it's on our text message. Mesh is, I can't talk today. Under interact audio, I'll go ahead and I'll add a header above this to make this stand out better, and it'll just be MPC audio. And in here we have the interact, so let's move hello adventure to interact audio. We want it to say it when we talk to our NPC. And then the other thing I noticed with what's set up standard here in uMMORPG is this is going to be really quiet when you start. And so we're going to scroll down, we're going to go to audio source. And the reason for this, the volume's at half, which not always a bad thing, doesn't blow your ears out. But other thing is we have spatial blend on 3D. Now this is a great feature in Unity by far. It lets you use these 3D settings, which essentially what that does is wherever your audio listener is, which is usually your camera, it will play the song and have the sound effect and have a drop off based on distance. And you can manually set distance and use different algorithms and so on in here, which is fantastic. So you can kind of get a gauge of how far away was a gunshot in a game, or footsteps and so on. Fantastic on that end. But for what we're doing with this perspective, we're top down and we're looking at the scene. So if we use this setup, everything's super quiet because our camera's nowhere near the audio that's being played. So I changed this down to 0, and then I put the volume back up to 1. And there you go. Now these volumes will be controlled. If you happen to use like our settings add-on, it will actually have volume control in there, which you can have all this messed with in that point. Alright, so we got that set up now on our alchemist. So let's go ahead and hit play. We're going to go ahead, pick our player, and we'll go up to our alchemist and it's, well, hello, adventurer. There you go. So I interact with him. He immediately talks to me and says hello. Well, hello, adventurer. Fantastic. So I can easily have any type of introduction you want on interaction here with any NPC. Like this will be on every NPC there is, so you can have whatever introductions you want. And then the quest one is pretty simple. When you come in and well, hello, adventurer, you go to quests, it's going to play it when you go into here. So if you want to ask for help on something or anything like that, that's a perfect place to drop that. And that is it for simple NPC audio. I'll catch you in the next one.